9 applications, 5 offers and 1 pending application and 1 acceptance. I'm happy to say that I'm now a master's degree student at the University of Manchester, where I'll be studying MA Political Science, Governance and Public Policy. Hey guys, it's Mahel here, and today I'm going to be giving you a master's degree update and what I am doing next, as I have now actually accepted a master's degree offer, which means I'm going to be moving from the University of Nottingham, where I have graduated in BSc Hons Management with a 2-1, to the University of Manchester, where I'll be studying MA Political Science, Governance and Public Policy. Now, before we get into the video, if you haven't already, or if you're new here, then make sure to click the subscribe button and click the bell to turn all post notifications on so that you don't miss out on a single video as soon as it goes live. Also, if you want access to exclusive perks, such as being able to message me directly on Instagram, or being able to play games with me on various platforms on PC, PS4 or PS5, then make sure you become a channel member today for only £5 a month. You can do so by clicking the join button below the video. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's video, and I'd like to start by thanking everyone that's watched my channel over the last few years, whether it be from the start of my university journey or even before then when I was doing my A-levels. This is because the support from this channel has helped me keep going and motivated me to do what's right, which is to be the best that I can be. And honestly, without you guys, I probably wouldn't be here. So I'm really thankful of every one of you that keep watching the videos, keep liking, keep commenting, let me know what you think, what I could do to improve my academia or anything else. And honestly, you guys are what makes this channel, but also this academic journey. Because whilst it is my own academic journey, it's also our academic journey, because we're doing this together. It's a community effort, and I am so appreciative of it, and that's why I'd like to start by saying thank you. Now, I started the video off by saying that I applied to 9 different universities, so I'm going to give a quick overview of what universities I applied to. I can't remember off the top of my head what courses they were, but they're all public policy similar. They will be in the description below anyways. However, so we're going to start with the rejection. So I got rejected from the University of Oxford, King's College London and the University of Birmingham. I got offers from the University of Bristol, the University of Leeds, the University of Sheffield and the University of York and the University of Manchester, with a pending application to the University of Warwick, who are supposed to get back to me next week, but that doesn't really matter now. And the accepted offer was from the University of Manchester. So that is why there were 9 applications, 5 offers and 1 pending application, 3 rejections and 1 acceptance. So this is where we are now, and I've documented my master's degree application journey so far on this channel to give you an update of what I was doing and when I was looking to do it by. For example, different courses had different deadlines. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I chose the University of Manchester specifically. And for those of you who have been following that journey, this may actually come as a bit of a surprise, as at one point I did want to go to King's College, another point I wanted to go to Sheffield, and at another point I wanted to go to Warwick, and here we are accepting Manchester. So I can understand there might be a bit of confusion, but I'm going to clarify that in this video. So I will be making a full video as to why I chose the University of Manchester to explain. Probably going to be like 5 reasons why I chose the University of Manchester, so do keep an eye out on that. Again, turn on post notifications if you haven't already, so that you don't miss out on that as soon as it goes live. But basically, the University of Manchester I had applied to maybe a couple of days after I applied to the University of Warwick. This was roughly 1 to 2 weeks after I received my undergraduate degree results, where I got a 2-1. So I received my results on the 15th of July. I want to say from the top of my head that I applied to the University of Manchester on the 26th of July. And this was despite this course, MA Political Science, Governance and Public Policy, having a deadline of applying in May. So what I did was I actually emailed the social science admissions team, and I asked them, I got a 2-1, I was waiting for my degree results to see if I could apply for Manchester. I just wanted to check if there's any spaces available in your course, despite there being a staged admissions process. And someone came back to me and said, yeah, there are for UK students, although it's full for international students. And me being a UK student meant that I was able to go ahead and apply. So I sent an application through, and then I was waiting maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and I realized, oh, Well, Warwick haven't got back to me either, and Manchester haven't got back to me. And my University of Bristol offer I had a deadline rather, of the 31st of July. If I didn't accept or reject it by the 31st of July, it would automatically be declined. And I realised I got past this. And although I wasn't planning on going to Bristol, it kind of lit up a fuse in my head. I was thinking, I need to actually start pressuring some of these universities now to get back to me, because if I don't, who knows what will happen with my Sheffield offer, with my Leeds offer, with my York offer. I might miss out, and even if I don't miss out on an offer, I might miss out on accommodation. So I really need to get the ball rolling. So this is when I emailed the University of Manchester, and someone else got back to me, a person different to the one that said that there were spaces available, and they told me that the admissions had closed in May, and so that was literally it. And I was like, hang on a minute, I got told that I was still able to apply despite the admissions closing in May, because I asked specifically about that. So I got back to them and told them that they asked me for my student ID number. I want to say maybe 1 or 2 days later, on the 11th of August 2021, I got an email early in the morning, came back from gym, saw the email, dear Mahel, please find your offer letter attached. And I could not believe it. Because the reason I guess I wasn't really looking at Manchester too much is because it's probably the best in terms of all of the universities that I looked at, other than King's College. But King's College is a London university, like, that's a different territory. Considering that, I wasn't even really considering Manchester too much, because I was under the belief that I wouldn't get an offer. But to get an offer despite the admissions being closed, I was thinking to myself, well, I mean, I was looking at Warwick all this time, but at the same time, there was a problem of I might miss out on accommodation. And so, because I have an offer from a university that I would actually like to go to, and Manchester being such a great city from what I've heard, loads of people have been visiting Manchester recently, I have talked to my brother, I talked to my family, I said, look, Manchester, great university, consistently 5th in the UK amongst multiple rankings, and top 40 in the world, top 30 in some, for example in QS is 27th. This is a great course, a great university. Please can I go there? I didn't quite say please, but I had to kind of convince my parents because it's so far from Dartford. It's about 4-hour drive, whereas Nottingham was 2.5 hours. Eventually they opened their minds to it because they wanted me to go somewhere closer. Warwick was closer, and also close to Birmingham, where I have an uncle, so I would be able to visit there easily. So that's why they wanted me to go Warwick. But then eventually my parents said, you know what, okay, you can go Manchester. And also the other positive with Manchester was that the fees were so much cheaper than Warwick. So at Manchester, in my offer letter, it says that the fees are £10,000, and at the University of Warwick it was saying that the fees are roughly, I believe, 13,700 from the top of my memory. And so that is quite a big difference, especially at master's level where you don't get as much funding. And so I've had to think of it as it's cheaper, and it's also a better university for overall. Because Warwick is a great university, don't get me wrong, but my brother went to the University of Warwick and he said it's such a quiet place because it's in its own area in Coventry, and most people live in Leamington Spa, which is more expensive, and money was obviously a problem. And if you do decide to live in Coventry, then, well, we've all heard stories about Coventry. So I thought, you know what, instead of waiting for Warwick to get back to me, because apparently they're supposed to get back to me from Monday onwards, I'm going to go ahead and accept Manchester so that I can look forward to something and also start applying for accommodation, which I'm in the process of doing. So when I applied for the University of Manchester, it said that my course start date would be the 9th of September. However, University of Manchester social media says that the teaching would start 27th of September. So I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be heading off. I do still need to sort out accommodation. I'm in a rush to do that so that I actually have somewhere to live. But what you can expect from me is many videos at the University of Manchester covering life as a student at the University of Manchester, but also Manchester as a city as a whole. I'm going to be providing advice on how to get into these top universities, how to get offers from these universities at postgraduate level, and also going to be coming out with a series on applying for a university for postgraduate study. So this will include videos such as writing a personal statement, searching for the right university and course, and also any extracurricular activities that may look good on your CV, or how to bolster your CV. Because when you do apply for a postgraduate degree, you need to attach usually your degree transcript, your CV, and a personal statement. And this personal statement, there are tricks to getting it done so that you can still apply for multiple universities without having to alter your personal statement too much, and get these applications done quickly. Like I said previously, I am going to be making a separate video explaining in full detail why I chose the University of Manchester specifically. However, I just wanted to take this video as the opportunity to tell you about my master's degree update, as a lot of you have been following this journey. It has consumed many months of my life, so much waiting, so many applications. 9 is quite a lot for a master's degree, to be honest, and it was also a cash loss. For example, King's College, applying there cost me £70, and that's £70 I'm not getting back. It just feels great. I am now a 2-1 BSc Hons Management graduate from the University of Nottingham, and an MA Political Science, Governance and Public Policy student at the University of Manchester. We're moving up in the world, and once again, I would like to thank everyone that has been following me throughout my journey, especially if you've been here from before I started at Nottingham. As you would have seen a video titled why something like I got kicked out of Dartford Grammar School, story time. That video now has 17,000 views and got so much support. Short story, I'm going to provide a overview of my educational journey to end of this video. So I was an IB sixth former at the Dartford Grammar School for boys, and after year 12 I illegally or unlawfully got kicked out due to getting poor mock results. I moved over to Dartford Grammar School for girls across the road to study A-levels. This meant I had to repeat year 12, and so took away a year of my life. Over there I got ABB in my A-levels, which helped me get a place at the University of Nottingham to study BSc Management. I graduated with a 2-1 in BSc Management from the University of Nottingham, and then after getting 5 offers and 1 pending application for a master's degree, I'm now a MA Political Science, Governance and Public Policy student at the University of Manchester. This is despite back then in my Dartford Grammar School for boys days, people saying that I'm stupid, people saying that I'm arrogant, or trying to put me down at every moment, saying I wouldn't get anywhere. And well, I guess here I am. You're not saying anything now, but you were saying things back then. So all I can do is laugh at you. But really, thank you for the support, for those of you who have been here for so long and following my journey. And this is just a reminder, I guess. If anyone tries putting you down, saying that you can't achieve this, you can't achieve that, just laugh at them. Work in silence, achieve your goals, go out there, be the best you can be, and watch how they say absolutely nothing when you do achieve the goals that you set out. Why? Because they don't want you to win. They don't want none of your success. That is a DJ Khaled quote. But they honestly feel threatened by you. That's the best way I can put it. They feel threatened by you. They can see someone that has a lot of potential, and they don't want someone to be better than them. And it becomes their personal journey to put that person down as much as possible, so then they can feel good about themselves and how bad and awful their own life is. So that is going to be it for the video, guys and girls. I hope you did enjoy, and I feel so good. Considering some months ago I was in a spot where I wasn't feeling that great, and that's why I took an extended break from YouTube. Now I feel great, I'm excited. Roll on September. The YouTube videos are going to be next level at Manchester. Let me tell you that right now. And well, if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like, comment below and subscribe. Follow me on my social media. That's at Mahel Khan on Instagram, Snapchat and TikTok. At Mahel X on Twitter, and official Mahel Khan on Facebook. Those links will be in the description below. And if you're new here, once again, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and turn post notifications on by clicking the bell. Also become a channel member today by clicking the join button below the video. I've been Mahel, giving you my update on a master's degree and as a now University of Manchester student, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.